Hey guys, what's up? Today if you start to notice like I'm looking in a different direction, don't worry, or I'm playing around with something on the side of my computer. It's just I'm periscoping on top of this, so I can just do this once and get it done. So, of course, you guys notice my face is done today, which is good. Today I wanted to talk. First of all, this is going to be an extremely long video, so if you want to grab something to drink, grab something to eat, go ahead. This video that I'm doing, we are going to talk about budgeting. Different ways to save $1 here, save $1 there, and I'm also going to talk about an app that I truly love using. I want to give everybody a heads up. I'm not being sponsored by this company or this store to do this. I'm going to talk to you guys too on Periscope. So if you guys are wanting to know what's, there we go. Is that better? So I kind of can see both of you guys. So I wanted to talk about this app. We're getting towards the end of January and I'm starting to work on our February budget. So I figured I could give you guys some pointers. I do not like the way you guys are sitting. So let's see what we can find. Oh, here's your guys. It's normal. I just realized Periscope is not sitting in their normal position. So I was like, because I feel like I'm looking down at you guys when I talk to you on Periscope. So yes, I am double doing this. I'm not privating anybody right now. I want to try and get it done both ways. The reason I'm doing it on Periscope is because I've been having issues with my camera on my computer. So this way I'll have backup if this doesn't work. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is planning out your monthly budget. If you have a regular paycheck that comes into your house and it is about the same amount every week, you are going to have no problems budgeting your month. We honestly have a hard time with it because the simple fact is my husband doesn't work the same, or doesn't work the same amount of time every week. Like his will pick up here soon, so his check will be a little bit bigger. He's also been offered to work 6 days. He may take that option. So what I wanted to do with you guys today is go through and show you how we budget, what we do every week when we get a paycheck, how it works, because I have not done that this week. So you guys are going to get to be a part of it. The first thing is we have a budget book. Everything that you need will be in this book. Actually, I used an old planner and set up a budget book. So this is my budget book, my planner. I typically used a different thing last year to help us. This year, I'm using a different way to budget or using a different format for our budgeting. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to figure it all out. So how I have ours set up, I want to make sure that we don't have any addresses showing. We're going to flip you around. Hold on a second. I should have checked this before I did this. So I don't want any addresses. Okay, actually what I might do here is, hold on, I have extra envelopes somewhere. So, oh, I can do this because this one doesn't have anything in it. So, alright, there you go. I just don't want any information shown so that, what I'm going to do is pull my folders out so I can go through those with you. Okay, so every month we get our bills, and I put them in these folders here. So these are usually bills that need to be paid, and I do them by week, the weeks like that they get paid. So usually the first Saturday of every month is our utilities. That's gas, electric, and cable. Every week we put money aside for gas for the car, things like that. We also put money aside for dog food, stuff like that, which we will talk about as we go through. So when I pull out our bills every week, I usually put them in this folder here. As you can see, there's one in here that I think has been paid. So normally it goes in here. It says bills to be paid. I take and I'll put everything in here. I need to put a new ink pen in here because I think I stole it out of here. Or hubby might have stole it out of here. But everything goes in here. All hubby has to do is take this with him if he decides to pay something on the way to work, or he'll know that everything is in here. So, and I make sure that it all ends up in here. When they get paid, he will bring them home with receipts, and he tries to make sure that receipts are attached to bills. Depending on where we pay our bills, that usually happens. They'll staple them for him. So over here is medical bills that need to be paid on. Then I have here, in this one, we have paid bills. And then in here usually will be where hubby's insurance information will go, because he renews his insurance, I think it's every 6 months. And then also because our cable is every year they send us the new listing for our channels, and then also our terms and agreements and things like that. So that's what's in here. So now this is I don't want that to fall. This is our bill book. I'm going to show you how everything is set up. So we're going to use January right now. So we're going to kind of put you guys down so you guys can everybody see. It's like focusing, okay? Okay, I don't know if you guys can see or not. Yeah, you can. Okay. So this is our January. Actually, let's go to February. So here's how February is set up. Can everybody see? Okay. So every week you can see that I have payday set up. So we have that Tinker's med will need to be refilled, the one that she has now, her other med. And then usually the second week of every month is our rent. We put our rent in the bank, like half of it, and then we also pay our cell phones. Then we have the third week, which is always rent, and usually our rent gets mailed out that week. The last week of the month is our car insurance, our farmers, and our state farm. Our farmers is from an incident hubby had a few years ago, and we're having to pay off insurance. So that's what farmers is about. The state farm this year, apparently we have to have renter's insurance for the house, which we got with no problems at all. Thank you, State Farm, because I called a bunch of insurance companies and decided that I would ask online, like, who would take Doberman Pinschers, and State Farm came up. So that's how that's set up. Now, before we go into the month, we have our month at a glance. What this is right here, guys. Can everybody see? Good. What this is I fill all of this in for bills that we normally have that doesn't change from month to month to month to month. So, like our home insurance is our renters. So a lot of this doesn't change from month to month. So now I budgeted about 90 for gas and 90 for electric. Our gas has been running a little bit more. As you can see now, they want to play. Our gas has been running a little bit more, so it's been running a little over about $100 a month. The nice thing is where one bill is a little bit more, like during the summer, our electric is a lot because of the air conditioner. During the winter, our gas is more. But the nice thing is it's not really a difference, because so far we're not even near to what we paid this summer for our air conditioning. So so that helps that we try to keep everything at a limit. We live in Michigan, in case everybody's wondering, and our winters are typically cold. I mean, so this is nothing new for us, but it doesn't help on the gas bill. Now we can go on to no shut off, which means if your bill gets out of control, they can't shut your gas off. We have not had to have that issue. We've been able to pay, whether we pay on our bills, whether, we try to make sure. Your goal every month is to make sure that every bill that comes into your home is paid at the end of the month. My thing with our budget is a lot of times it's not always us at the end of the month. I look at it, if I have a penny at the end of the month, I did my job. That means that that's a penny that we have, that we know where it goes. So that's how our February is set up. So over here, I'll show you how this all works in just a minute. Over here we have our normal bills. from doctor's appointments. I need to put my neurosurgeon in here for February. From car insurance to everything, my meds, Tinker's food, Angel's food, everything gets added in here. Nothing, money, I gotta put Hulu in here. This way, nothing goes out that I don't know about as bills. I just added Hulu this month because they're running ER, so this is this is how I keep track of our bills, guys. I got a little offset for this year, but here is how it will look when this is how we do our thing. Everything is set up here on the side. I am not afraid to show you what I pay for stuff. Because none of the information like account numbers and stuff like that are not in here. It's just numbers. Every time we pay a bill, I put a little sticker next to it. That way I know that bill is paid and we don't have to worry about it. So you can see as you go down, that stuff has been paid. Now you'll notice that there's, like with our gas bill, there is a number down here at the bottom of for our gas bill. We also have a little bit left on our electric bill to pay. So December screwed us up because typically with December we let bills go to pay for Christmas. And this is the problem when you do that. You let bills go, you have to come to the realization you're going to have to catch them all back up. So that's what we've been working on. Then over here is I usually make a list of everything that gets paid for the week. So, and then over here is our bills for Xfinity. Somehow I thought our cable bill got caught up. It's not caught up yet. So I'm not really worried about it. This is the best part of our of this thing. You can get, this is called I always forget it. It's not the home planner. Come on, work with me, mister. This is called the budget planner from the Happy Planner. You can buy yourself, you could buy like a 12-month and then you can just, the snaps right in really easily into yours. Unfortunately, I have not snapped mine into the other one, and that's where I would prefer to put it. But because of the bills, the bill pack, things get packed, the envelopes, and they just kind of fall out. So I'm going to have to figure something out there. Maybe I'll put like one in the front, one in the back or something. I don't know yet. So, yeah. So as you can see, as stuff gets paid, we put a check next to it. This has been a godsend this month. I am very good at knowing where our money when our money comes in. I do not know where it goes once it goes out of this house. This month, I know where every dime of our money has gone. So, as you can see, we have bills. We have when I go shopping, stuff like that. Everything is in here in your little expense tracker. This was us on Tuesday. The reason you need to do this is going to help you know exactly where your money is going. In our house, that is where it becomes an issue because it goes out, but we never keep track of what goes out. So, and I'm going to show you guys today on how we actually go through this process of a weekly deal. Because I have our Metro bill sitting right here that needs to be put into its spot. So everything in here is self-explanatory. So you can see that if it has a GC above it, that means it was a gift card that we got for Christmas. My husband's uncle gave us a gift card for Walmart, and we bought our grill, a new indoor grill, because our Foreman is too small for 5 of us. So I got an indoor grill, which is still too small, but it's amazing, and it's like cooking outside. So, but it cooks the chicken amazing, and it cooks everything really good. So, and it has a section where like I can I can do pouch foods and things like that. You know, if I want to do like vegetables, grilled vegetables or something, I can put them in a pouch. So, but you also will see like we have Five Below, Dollar Tree. You know, like this week we paid half of our rent. So what I'm going to do with you guys today is I'm going to show you what I go through every week when I do my budget, when I take our bills. So the first thing I'm going to do is in here we have an empty spot. That part you are not going to get to see. Sorry, y'all. So as you can see every week, okay, I'll do it in February and show you. Every week I have either a payday sticker and I have a little sticker right here. The little sticker right here is where I will put what my husband's paycheck is. And then what I do is I'll look up here and I'll take how much this is and pull it away from his paycheck. That way I know what my budget is for food shopping that week and what I have to work with the rest of the week. Remember, if you are like me and you like to, when my husband's home, I don't like being home. I like being out. I like going out and like maybe walking around the mall or going to like Meijer or Target or something like that. So we try to make sure that if money needs to be spent, it's there. So that's what we have every week. So in here for this week, I will put the amount of moolah my husband, or actually I might just leave it blank. So I'm going to put it in here. I can't find my planner one. You guys ever have those issues? When you swear that you put something in here and now you can't find it? What I'm going to do is just kind of stick it next to it so that... Okay, now what I do is, because my calculator is not visible on my thing, I'm going to put you guys up so you can kind of see everything. So what I do is I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to look to see what we need to pay this week. So I'm going to turn my calculator on, and then I put in the amount. I don't know how well this is going to work. Oh, come on. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to put in the amount of my husband's check. Okay, now remember this week, oh, what did I do with my ink pen? See, I keep losing stuff. So what I do is I'm going to take my ink pen and I'm going to go boo-boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo like this, okay? So half of rent was paid last week, half our Tinker's meds, and food was taken care of for the dogs. So this week is, what's the date this week? The 19th. So I go bills to pay on January 19th, which is the rent will get paid, and I have a gyno. My gyno is $50, and then car gas is about $20. So what we do is we go, oh, we got to add to that. Okay. So now we got to minus the rent amount and minus the gyno amount and then minus gas amount. So then here at the bottom, I will put left after bills. All right. So when a bill gets paid, I don't know, did I take care of, oh wait, we got to add stickers, guys. So I'll show you guys how we do the sticker part as soon as I find them, because I know they're in here. There they are. Now you could do whatever you want for stickers. You could do, because it's, you know, Valentine's Day, you could buy little heart stickers, and I just like to use these. Okay, you were paid. Apple Music was paid. I canceled Sumo. So, but they didn't take out. And then February, I need to get Sumo is not going to come out this month, but we are going to have Hulu, and that is due on February 14th. And then, no, I don't think that changes anything. Okay, so we gotta go back now. So that got paid. We took care of Angel's food and Tinker's meds. Tinker's meds. Angel's. Okay, Angel's food. So all we have left to pay this month will be, I'm going to try and squeeze an extra payment for cable next week. We're gonna see what his check is next week. See if we can send like a payment for the cable. So, all right. So next, what we're gonna talk about is an app that a lot of you can use. I mean, if you have this store. If you don't, I apologize, because I'm about to you're probably gonna be like, okay, I don't have that store, but and what they are your store apps. I'm gonna use my so a simple way to try and save money, or if you're trying to work on saving money, we're just gonna throw you in here, is learning how to food shop. Me and my husband, when we go food shopping, we set a budget. Whether it's our food budget, hi guys, is around about $120 a week. Before everybody starts freaking the heck out and going, oh my god, it's just the two of you. We like, to eat a little healthy. But our food budget bill is starting to go down because if you guys didn't know, we have an Aldi's that opened up next to our Meijer, which is some of the apps I'm going to talk about today. So we go to Aldi's to save a lot of money. Before everybody goes like, oh, their food is terrible and blah blah blah. When it comes to eating a little more healthier, as in going the organic route, definitely Aldi's is your thing. You're paying $4 or $5 for a jar of sauce for spaghetti that at Aldi's you would be paying $2.29, depending on what kind you get. I'm also learning that it's a lot easier to eat organic when you go the Aldi's route because it's so much cheaper, it's so much easier, and their food is great. If you're a vegan, they just came out with a vegan line. I don't know if it's a temporary or if it's going to be a forever line, but if you guys hear, I'm going to give you guys a channel to watch. His name is No Egg Craig. I love watching his videos. He's vegan. His family is vegan. And I'm not a vegan, but I love watching his videos. I learn a lot about the lifestyle. And there have been times where I've thought about going in that direction just because of my health. I have thought about going in that direction. But unfortunately, I can't give up like chicken. I love my chicken, my turkey, and stuff like that. You would have to give up. But I understand that you could substitute it for something else, and you wouldn't really miss it. But his channel is amazing to watch. I love watching No Egg Craig. When it comes to hauls, if you guys love haul videos, you guys can watch Lemonade Mom, No Guts, No Glory, Lisa Hauls. I love watching their channels. I have so many people that I watch on YouTube that I seriously just love watching their videos. When it comes to haul videos, definitely I love watching No Guts, No Glory. I definitely love watching Lemonade Mom. I am just starting to watch K's for Karen. I got that from, I think, No Guts, No Glory and Lisa Halls, for their dollar store hauls. And I used to go in and be like, you know what, their decorations are like not really that great, so I would go and spend tons of money at like Walmart or Meijer to get them. And really, this year my whole house was just about dollar store. That's an angel. Dollar store decorations, like the placemats that were on my table were from the Dollar Tree. My window cleans were from the Dollar Tree. I literally did a lot of my niece's stocking stuffers. A lot of them were from the Dollar Tree. So don't be hesitant to try the Dollar Tree. I buy food there. I buy my Chex Mix there. I really love Chex Mix. I buy it there. I can get it for $1. Meijer will have a 10 for 10 sale, which is going on. Hopefully I can get this up before it ends. So if you live in the area where you have a Meijer, keep your eye open. I'm going to talk about the app so that we will go through that so that you guys can understand how that works. If you are in this area, I live in Michigan. I think I want to say, I think like Indiana, Ohio, and Illinois might have it. I don't know if everybody has a Meijer. You need to go download their app. You need to sign up for in-parks. When you do that, it takes a lot, since we've started doing this process, it takes a lot longer for us to do our food shopping. But when you watch how much you start to save on that receipt, you are completely amazed. And all it takes for me is maybe a half an hour to an hour of my time every week if we're going to Meijer. So I am going to talk about the Meijer in-parks app that you can get. I have it on my Kindle. I have it on my iPhone. So I want to talk a little bit about this. Before I do this, here's the disclaimer. Meijer is not paying me to talk about this app. I'm not getting any money from them. I love this app and wanted to share it with you guys. I know that Lisa's Hall, is it Lisa Halls or Lisa's Halls? Lisa Halls. She lives here in Michigan. She lives, I think she said, in the Jackson area. So they have a Meijer, and I just watched her Meijer food shop. So I love this app. I think it is one of the most ingenious ideas. Now, Kroger has an app that you can download if you have a Kroger in your area, and then Walmart has one, but they don't have the coupons. Someone's getting jealous. So they don't have the coupons, but Meijer and Walmart has them. Kroger and Meijer has them. And Kroger has a freebie Fridays, which I have learned from No Guts, No Glory, because her husband, the mister, definitely takes that and definitely goes and gets what they need. So this is my Kindle. If you guys are curious, this is my Kindle. Okay, so what I'm going to show you, as you can see, I do have Holler Wish, all these other ones up here. So what you're gonna do is hopefully, I'm gonna try and see if I can get the Meijer app to work up there. You can see this is the Meijer app right here. It's an M with the red. It has a red M on it. I don't know like how good this is gonna work. You see the red M? That is your Meijer app. So when you open your app up, this is what's gonna show. This is gonna be really irritating because I'm gonna have to show you guys. Come on, focus. That is what you're going to see. I apologize for all the racket you hear in the background. Somebody is being a wee bit jealous. She wants to play with her molecule. So this is what you will see when you open your app. So down here you can see that my 2018 savings is already at $60-some. Okay, there we go. So it's set up this way. Okay, so if you're curious on how the rewards work, okay, the rewards work this way. You used to have to pick the rewards you want. Now, when they scan something and there's a reward for it, they will automatically put it into that part of your reward. So one of the rewards that I like that I've earned is $3 off because I spent $150 and more in my total purchase. These are amazing. To some of you, $3 is not nothing. To me, $3 is like, for 10 for 10 is 3 items I'm getting for free from the 10 for 10 sale. At Christmas, I used it and I'm like, $3 is part of a gift for somebody. So, so far what I have in progress is 1 free pack filtrate filter, because we had to get a new filter for our furnace. So if you buy 3, you get 1 free. So I bought 1 and we got 2 to go. So, and this is how they're set up. I don't know if everybody can focus. It's probably because my computer, it doesn't want to focus on it real well. Focus! So see, those are the 2 that I'm working on right now. My phone, on the other hand, is... So see, those are the 2 I'm working on. Good job, iPhone. So, you could go through the rewards and look. I've seen, like, right now, I don't even know what they have in here for available awards. So right now, right now they're offering a $3 off for $150 or more in total purchase. Then you can get $2 off your next purchase of $5 you spend in Gatorade products. That's at the gas station only. Then you've got rewards for if you switch your medication from this wherever you're at to Meijer, and then of course if you get the Meijer card. So my favorite part is this part, the coupons. I am not one of those to go out and buy paper to coupon. I don't know if you guys can see that okay or not. Oops, sorry. So this is the coupon section. You're going to have what's available and what you have clipped. See, up here at the top, you have available and what you clipped. When you first start, I'm going to warn you guys now, when you first sign up for the MPerks program, it is free. It does not cost you a dime. All you have to do is take a few minutes to sign up online, and when you go to your Meijer next time, you get to use your MPerks. Just remember all your information, because it will ask for your phone number and then your 4-digit code. With the first time that you open your app, you're going to get a lot of different coupons to use. The more you shop at Meijer, the more the app will adjust itself and it will give you more coupons you use. I get a lot of pizza coupons because my husband loves pizza. I'm sorry, that's what he loves to eat. So I get tons of pizza coupons. I also get a lot of dog coupons because we have the girls. I get a lot of cleaning coupons. I get all kinds of stuff. Like I've got light bulbs. I don't know why I keep getting cat stuff. We don't have a cat. But like right now I'm getting a lot of stuff for vitamins and protein protein shakes, because I bought now I have 3 things on top of my fridge of protein shakes. So I get a lot of those. We get a lot of Dawn coupons because that's the dish soap that we like to use. So I get Pantene because that's what I bought the last time I went to Meijer, was Pantene. So you get the Febreze. You get like you'll start to notice the more you go and you use your app, the better your coupons and more they're going to give you those coupons to use. You could end up like, I want to try to, I don't know what it was. Oh, the new Ben & Jerry's, they're like the ice cream sandwich thingies. They had those for like $1 off each, so I bought 2. My next coupon, I got it again. Sometimes you will get repeat coupons because Meijer is trying to get you to keep repurchasing that. So that's why they'll give you more coupons, and you'll notice like it's the coupon that you keep using over and over again will show up in there over and over again. Like I get the all, like sometimes Meijer will have all detergent, which is the Free and Clear, which is what we like to use. Unfortunately, we did not get that this week. We got the Arm & Hammer, which is what we've been using for sensitive skin. So My husband loves peanut butter. We get peanut butter coupons. We get tons of like cleaning products because I get a lot of my cleaning there. Cheese, I get there. Like frozen fruit for smoothies, I get their paper plates. I mean, you're going to get a lot of different varieties in your in your coupons. You go through it, you clip them. You honestly, you can put the app on your phone because you can set up like shopping lists and things like that, where you can add like sale items to a shopping list, and you can make a shopping list. Then you only have it in your phone. So that's, that's always a great thing. And mine's in my phone because my phone is apparently the only one that wants to run in Meijer because Hubby's doesn't. So how we shop is I will do, if we go to Meijer, I do the M perks off my phone. He does calculates our food intake. So every time we put something in the cart, we put it in our calculator. So, and I got a lot of stuff in here this time for, some fast, snacking, eggs. We eat eggs like they're coming out of our ass. I love eggs. And that is why I think my cholesterol is the way it is because I eat so much eggs. We get, like new things to try. Another great thing about the Imperks program is at Christmas time, they will give you tons and tons of toy coupons. You will not believe how many freaking toy coupons you will get for Christmas. You will get them throughout the year here and there. Like I have here for $5 off for Don't Step in a Game. You will not believe how much coupons you will get through Meijer for your Christmas toys. I'm gonna clip this one for egg beaters because I should be working on that. But I will probably go through here and like start pulling stuff out and things like that. So, like I have like $1 off organic milk. I don't drink organic, I drink Lactaid, but you still get really good coupons. So, trust me, when that Lactaid one pops up, I'm all over it. Then also the nice thing is through the couponing, if there's a new product that comes to Meijer and they want you to try, they will more than likely give you that coupon. And that's a lot of times, that's how I got stuck on the Ben & Jerry's and the Nature's Recipe. Because every time I would buy a bag of that dog food for Angel, Angel's on the Meijer or on the Walmart stuff now because she likes both. But the Walmart stuff is we go to Walmart at least once, or we shop more at Walmart than we do at Meijer for I just realized how greasy the top of my head is. A lot more. We probably, I say we go like maybe 1 week we'll go to Walmart, next week we'll go to Meijer. But Walmart has been our favorite because we have a shopping center and it has Five Below, Dollar Tree in there, so I can do that all at once. So hopefully the other Walmart that's closer to our house will do that. So, and we're also getting a Meijer that's closer. So unfortunately we'll lose all these in it, but we've come up with a plan. So hopefully it'll work. But yeah, you get a lot of really good coupons. If you shop at Meijer regularly, then it will help you a lot. Last year we saved over $700 at Meijer using the Imperk app. So because we started using this a lot sooner, we'll probably be able to get a lot more. So, but yeah, we don't shop there on a regular basis, so we don't get like a lot of really good coupons like we used to, but we do get good ones. Like we got like razors, you can get your makeup one. Here's $1 off CoverGirl. Well, that's for the lippies. I don't want any lippies. I want to try their new Peacock, but I'm trying to wait for a coupon so I don't feel so bad about spending the money. So this is an amazing app. It's free for you to download. It's free for you to use. For those of you that are curious, Meijer does have free Wi-Fi. So if you put it in your phone, like when I walk in, it pops right up on my phone. I don't have any issues. I had some issues during Christmas, but I just think it's because it was really busy between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and sometimes, you know, you had the internet or your Wi-Fi, depending on like how many thousands of people are using it, will it takes a little bit longer to use. So, but I love this app. Like I said, Meier's not sponsoring me to talk about it, but because I've watched a few of you guys here on YouTube that do shop at Meijer on a regular basis. And I wonder if you know about the whole InPerks program. And so I wanted to talk about that and talk a little bit about our budgeting and things like that. So, but yes, and you don't need a card. Just remember, just add your phone number, add a phone number that you use, um, and stuff like that. Like I love I love shopping at Meijer because Meijer is very Michigan oriented. A lot of the stuff will come from the state, from Michigan. Um, but there are some downsides to shopping there too. Um, the one we go to, our lines are like foreverly long. It's ridiculous, but you know, sometimes the sale will offset the fact that you're not the only one who caught the sale. Like this week, we're gonna catch the end of the sale. So we did not go to Meijer at the beginning of the sale. Normally, that's what I like to do, but we didn't do that this time. So, but so, um, and then also the nice thing about the app is you get your weekly ad. What's even awesomer is sometimes towards the end of the week, they'll give you a free preview of next week's sale. So you can decide if you want to go next week too. But this week is the 10 for 10 sale, which is the week of the night, which ends, I think, on the 20th. So if I don't get this uploaded, usually it's either the second or third week of every month is the 10 for 10 sale. What the deal is you buy 10, you buy 10 items at $1 and you get your 11th item free. The nice thing is you don't have to buy 10 of one item. You can buy 10 different dollar items and your 11th item is free. So that's how we like it, because I'm not one of those who's like typically will stock up normally. But because we've added 2 people to our household every other weekend, we have to budget for that, and we typically will work on in that. So, and this is what your ad page will look like. Mine is set up for the Warren store, which is in a few days or in a few weeks. It ain't gonna matter anyways, because they're gonna open the one down the road from us. So as you can see, you have all your weekly ads. Everything is in there for you guys to go through. Now I know Kroger has an app. We don't shop a lot at Kroger, and it's not because it's not as good as Meijer and Walmart. It's just our Meijer and Walmart have conveniences. I mean, so does the Kroger where we're at, because it has a Bath and Body Works in the shopping center and a Dollar Tree. So I mean, the convenience is there for you. I mean, for us to go to Kroger. Oh, that dude is killing me right now. But so that is what we do. It works for us. It could work for you. You can try it. I have been using Happy Planner now. This will be a year. I've been using their budget stuff for a year. I am completely in love with the Happy Planner. The Happy Planner. Now people swear by the Erin Conrad, so if you want to, you can do that. I got one of my planners. I think at Michael's, and the other one that has the heart on it was on Amazon, and it was a 2-year planner, and it came with a 2-year. So I got to use it for all of all of 2017, and then I'm using it for 2018, which saves me money. So I didn't have to buy a planner this year, which I really wanted. I was like, I should buy one just so that I would have one for YouTube. But I'm going to end this video, And I want to say thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe. If you guys like more videos, feel free to leave comments. Maybe you guys should leave comments. Periscope, you guys can't leave comments because once the video's done, it's done. One of my things, what are some of your favorite shopping apps that you like to use? If it's a store app for a store in your area, maybe somebody doesn't know about it. Like if you're from Texas, HEB, if you have like ideas for that. Um, if your local store has an app, go ahead and leave it down below. Maybe somebody will come and watch my video and be like, "Oh, I did not know the store in my area. You're in the same area I'm in. I didn't know that there was an app that I could use." So feel free to put that down in the description box, or other apps that you like to use. I will probably do what's on my iPhone and what's on my tablet app. I've been thinking about doing that. What's on my phones, which I might do after this, so I can like knock out a few videos here. So what I'm gonna do is let you guys go, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the follow button. Give lots of likes. You guys, I don't know if you can like after the fact, but give lots of hearts. If you guys love videos like this, I am all for doing them for you. I'm trying to figure out where, like, I have not been on YouTube, I think over a year or two. I think I've been off for like a year or two from YouTube. And I don't always know, like, I'm not like the kind of person to go out and do eating things because I'm supposed to be trying to lose weight. But if you guys like things like this, let me know and I'll do more of them. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all my new subscribers on both, my new followers on Periscope, my subscribers here on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching my video. And have a great night. Bye, guys.